Coloured Scribbles.
The ingredients you'll need are butter, caster sugar, 2 large eggs, self-raising flour, and cocoa powder. Preheat the oven to 160 degrees centigrade. In a large mixing bowl, put together all of the butter and the caster sugar. Mix well so that the product ends up being slightly lighter and fully creamed. Then sieve in the flour. It's important that you sieve it because otherwise you'll end up with clumps of flour within the mixture. After the flour is fully sieved, add in the 2 large eggs and mix well. Try not to curdle. Then sieve in the cocoa powder. This is a preference thing, so if you'd rather make it a plain cake, add a small teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix well to ensure that the chocolate is fully throughout the mixture. Get a tablespoon of butter and rub it into a baking tray. Make sure you get all of the edges, otherwise the cake mix will stick. Scoop half of the mixture into the baking tray, and then repeat. Flatten out the mixture as much as you can and then place them both into the centre of the oven. Leave for about 20 minutes. To make sure the cake is cooked fully through, insert a skewer or the back end of a fork to check that there's no residue left on the fork. If there is, it needs to be placed back into the oven for another 3 minutes. Leave on a cooling rack to cool. Icing and buttercream. You'll need icing sugar, water, cocoa powder, and butter. Mix together the icing sugar and butter. Mix until fully smooth. Then sieve in the cocoa powder. You don't have to add cocoa powder, but with a chocolate cake I think you need to. If you can't get the cocoa powder through the sieve, use a small teaspoon to push it through. Mix well. For the icing, add water to a large bowl of icing sugar. Only add tiny amounts of water. Then add chocolate powder or food colouring, depending on how crazy you want your cake to be. Mix until smooth. Make sure the icing is runny, but not too runny because you don't want it to go everywhere. Scoop the buttercream onto one half of the cake and spread evenly by using a spoon or a knife. Only push outwards of the cake. By pushing in, you'll lift the cake off, which can be a bit messy. Place the other half of the cake on top and then begin to spread the icing. Once again, with a spoon or a knife, spread in a circle outwards. This will make sure that the icing is even and that you don't tear the cake. Feel free to decorate the cake in any way you wish. I use strawberries because I like the colour, but you can use anything from sprinkles to coloured icing. Happy eating!